How's it going, boys? Johnny Superbman here, and it's time, finally time, for the NHL 13 GM Mode commentary. That's right, GM Superbman is bringing his talents to NHL 13, and, I went to load, hang on a sec. Bringing his talents to NHL 13, and he's also going to a team that desperately needs his services, the Calgary Flames, alright? So, let's set up the options here. They're pretty much the exact same as last year. Now, I didn't give you guys any options other than the teams. We're going to go over everything in this video. This video is going to be a complete setup for our GM mode commentary. Don't worry, I'm going to get everything covered, alright? So, don't expect any simulating to happen in this season. We're going to go up and down the roster and make sure everything is good, okay? But because this is the first video for NHL 13 GM mode commentary, I don't mind it going a little bit long. So, we're going to get the team ready to go, okay? Skill level, we're going to leave on Superstar. Game style, we'll go at Hardcore, period length, 20 minutes. Season starting date, regular season. Starting roster is current. The EA Sports season ticket just came out today, so they actually did have a roster update. So I just downloaded the roster update, and we're using those current rosters. Haven't checked them out yet, alright? I just downloaded them, though. NHL salary cap on. Draft pick ownership, we're going to go back to classic. Fantasy draft off. Tuner set, I downloaded the latest tuner set. Alright, rules. Make sure all this, I think we still have to go to injuries on the other screen. Yes, we do. Advanced settings, assistant coach edit lines, no. GM firing off, and the GM length, because we're back in NHL 13, we're going to go back to 5 years, all right? So, 5 years for the first one. There you go. It starts on the Toronto Maple Leafs because that's my favorite team, as you can set it up. And yes, the Calgary Flames. So get out of here, Jay Feaster. You've had long enough to turn it around in Calgary. You haven't got it done. So GM Superman's coming in and he's taking your job. All right, we're gonna put it on hard. And I'm not gonna name myself. My name could be General Manager, whatever. It has no bearing on anything. All right, so there you go. Hard Calgary Flames. You've seen all the options. Let's start her up. And it looks like Mika Kiprusoff is our best player. Computer will automatically fix teams. Yes. So, as you guys all know, I got the game a week ago, and you know what? This is kind of off topic. It kind of actually sucks because the EA Sports season ticket just came out tonight. I went on, and I see that everyone's online, but I think because I actually have the hard copy, I actually have the real disc, I can't, it's not compatible with anyone who has the EA Sports season ticket, so I can't play with anyone who has the EA Sports season ticket. So it kind of sucks, but whatever. I still have the game, so I'm going to have to wait till Tuesday to play a shootout commentary online, but that's fine, because I still have plenty of more content that we can do. But we don't have to wait for the GM mode commentary. Yeah, so, come on, save it up. What was I was getting to a point there before I got sidetracked. I forget what I was going to talk about. No, whatever. Okay, so, yeah, oh, no, yeah. So I got the game last week. I got the hard copy, and I've tried a few times GM mode with some teams just to try simulating ahead to see what would happen. A few changes, but also it feels pretty much the same, all right? So, we started up our first year with the Calgary Flames, September 2012. First things first, right? The first year, we're going to turn injuries back off. I've tried it with injuries on. I'm not going to say that they happen at the same pace. They seem to happen a bit less. But for the GM mode commentary, I like being able to simulate, and because trades are a lot harder this year, I'm not going to be able to stack a team, especially in 5 years, alright? In NHL 12, you could use draft picks to get pretty much any player, and you can get the draft picks from the later years. We're not going to do that in this one, alright? And another rule that we're going to put into this GM mode commentary is I have unlimited trades. I don't have to wait for the trade deadline. I, at any time, at any day, can go into a trade and try to initiate a trade. Why? Because the trades are a lot harder to do this year, and you guys are thinking, what the hell, all these green names? I'll show you guys a quick example of how to make a trade go through, okay? So say I'm the Calgary Flames. Say I want to trade with the Toronto Maple Leafs, okay? I select Toronto. Now, you got all the players here that they're going to show, Phaneuf, Kessel, all their good players, right? Now, what you can do is, all the players that are highlighted in white, they're not interested in giving those players away, okay? They're part of their roster. They want to hold on to those players. But what you can do now is move and sort to, oh, okay, they're not interested in giving away any skaters. But you see the heading there, it says skaters giving away. there's a new heading. It'll show you the players that they're interested in giving away and goalies. Now Toronto's not interested, so hang on. Let me go to another team, Tampa Bay. All right, so they're interested in these 3 players, and you see how they're highlighted in red. All right, so now if you just search all skaters, you go to the top, you can see the players in white are the players that they're interested in holding on to, but the players in red, they're interested in giving away. So if you go after a player that they're interested in giving away, you have a much higher success rating, and you also don't have to offer as much back to get them back. So they're interested in giving up Martin St. Louis, right? So for example, I put Martin St. Louis on the table. And then for my team, you see everybody in green. Everybody in green is somebody that they're interested in, all right? So all of these players right now, they're interested in. And once again, you can find the setting where it searches everybody that they're interested in, so you can sort it by trade value and go through, all right? So if I want this trade to go through at the best value, I want to find somebody who they're interested in. Yes, I could go to, say, All Skaters and trade Camilleri and Iginla, right? And compare trade values, it looks similar. But because they're not interested in Camilleri, his trade value will go down a little bit, all right? So that's what I mean. Trades, it's a lot more in depth, and it is very hard to make trades go through. So no longer are the days where I could trade 3 first-round picks for like a Taylor Hall or something like that, all right? So that's one of the new rules. I'm going to be able to make trades whenever I want, all right? So I just wanted to show you a quick, the quick trading procedures or whatever, the new features. The trading block has also been upgraded, and I really like this, all right? So now you have 3 different options on your trading block: your wants, your surplus, and your players on the block, all right? So in your wants category, you can dictate which draft picks you want, all right? I would like, I want current first, I want a current second. Current means this year, all right? A current third I want. I don't want fourths. And future is all your future picks. I want futures. I don't want that and that, because I think with the Calgary Flames, we're going to have to be a rebuilding team. You know what? I won't go into this just yet, so I just want to show you guys what it is. Now, here's something that I love about this game. So I'm going to clear these 3 areas, all right? So now, say I want, this is my want screen. I want to find a certain player out there. Say, for example, I'm missing a second-line center with a really good face-off rating, okay? I want a second-line center with a really good face-off rating. What I can do now is go into the Calgary Flames trade block, all right? I can sort by position, so I'll put forward, player role. You can find second line forward, first line forward, third line, all right? I want to find a second line forward between the age of 17 and 28. All right, potential range, and I'll get into what potential range means, don't worry. Potential range, I want it to be at least 3.5 stars. All right, salary cap doesn't matter to me. Contract length doesn't matter to me. All right, but then look, shooting, puck skills, senses, skating, physical, and defense. The face-offs rating is in the defensive category, all right? Now, you can do it for stars, or you can go for individual stats. So select rating 1. Oh, my bad. Let me find, where is it? Face-offs, right? And I want the minimum rating of my face-off guy to be 80. Yeah, we'll just go 80, all right? 80 is the minimum, all right? And then you can go for other ratings, like if you want another speed category in there as well. Actually, I'll show you, I'll do that as well, watch. So we have face-offs, and we're also going to do, where's speed? Did I pass it? Speed. All right, so I want a second-line center who's younger than 28, who's got a face-off rating above 80, and a speed rating above 82. All right, that's the kind of player I'm looking for. So now you press apply, all right, and there you go. So any other team in the NHL now willing to give up a player of that type will come to you, all right? We'll have a higher chance of coming to you. But even better, now look, I can click, where is it? Right stick down. I click the right stick down, and look at this. Look at this. Hang on. It's coming through. It shows you all the players that meet your criteria. So actually, Travis Zajac is the only player in the NHL that meets that criteria for me, all right? So you may have to edit it up a bit. So we go back in here. Hang on. Go to it. I'll take it off second line forward. I'll just go to any. All right, we'll go to search list again. I just want to show you guys an example. And there you go. Now Crosby, Getzlaf, and Zajac are in that category, all right? So that's actually a very hard player to find. A center who's between the age of 17 to 28 with a potential range of 3.5 stars with a face-offs above 80 and a speed above 82. But you see what I mean now? You can now really define what type of player you want and find him. You don't have to search through each team to find the player. You can now come here, get the list of players that you want, and then go to that team to try and trade with them, all right? So again, I know I'm taking a while with this, but I want to get this all out on the table for you guys so that you can help me with the trades, all right? This is what this first video is going to be. Surplus, which is basically the exact same thing, but you're telling the computers which players you're willing to give away, all right? So current first, no, I don't want to give away my current first or second, or my future first or second, all right? That's what it basically means, and the same thing for here. You can give up a player between the age of 35 to 50, blah, blah, blah. You guys know what I'm talking about, all right? So I'm going to clear all this stuff because I want to get your opinion on who we can put on the wants, surplus, all that stuff. And then the third screen is just the basic trading block screen where you literally pick a player or a draft pick to put on the trading block. Bouwmeester, Ginla, all that good stuff, all right? So that's why it's great. And also you can search the other teams to find out which players they have on their trading block. And you can also search which type of players they want and which type of players they have in the surplus, all right? So the trading block has been completely revamped. So trading, in a sense, it's harder to just make trades out of the blue. But now, if you can find the trade that makes sense, it will go through for sure, all right? So commit changes, yeah, we'll do that. All right, so there's the trading block for you guys, all right? All right, so now we'll go to contracts. We'll take a look at our team, and I want to show you guys potential, all right? So, actually, you know what? The best team to search for potential would be, what's it called? A team with somebody with the green potential. I'll show you. Hang on one second. Okay, so we go to Pittsburgh Penguins, okay? Now, this is how you can tell who the best players in the... Ooh, actually, Crosby, yeah, he's got 5-star, but he didn't have the green. Maybe Stamkos does. Hang on. Tampa Bay, Stamkos, does he have the green potential? Yes, he does. Okay. All right, so you see the potential meter and the stars underneath the player info. It says potential. Stamkos has 4.5 green stars. Okay, so basically I think there's 3 different categories that the color can be. It can be green, gold, or red. Red means it's very inaccurate. All right, so it's 4.5 stars, but it's inaccurate. So that could come back down to 4. It could be 5. All right, so red is very inaccurate. Gold is average. All right, if someone has 4 stars and it's gold or yellow, that's it's a pretty good guesstimation of what the player will become. All right, green means he's going to get there. It's very accurate. So the potential for Stamkos, I mean, he is pretty much guaranteed to be a 4.5, 5-star player. All right, and white means that he's reached the potential. He's already there. All right, so Stamkos, yes, he's already 91 overall, but he still has green potential, so he's still growing. All right. He still can get better. But if we go to a guy like Martin St. Louis, right? Guy who's definitely over the hill. You see how his potential is now white? That means he's hit his prime. He is officially a 4.5-star player, yeah, but he's not getting any better. You know his potential. You know what he is. He's already reached his prime, okay? But now... let me go back to find, say, a Phil Kessel, because I know the Leafs roster. We go back to Phil Kessel, and you see Phil Kessel has 4.5 gold stars, which means he's pretty much hit his prime, but if he gets enough good seasons and you play him on the first line, he could get a little bit better, get up to like 89, 90 overall, you know what I'm saying? So it's fairly accurate. He's almost hit his prime, but there still is a little bit more room for his overall to go up or maybe down. All right, so that's what the potential star means, okay? Basically, a 5-star player will be somebody who's 90 overall or above. 4.5-star player is 86 to 90. 4-star player would be like 83 to 86, and then everything under that, all right? Okay, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. I know it's still a little bit confusing. You guys will get it as we're going along. Don't worry about that, all right? And now that I've shown you the potential rating, what I can show you now is when you go into your scouting report, you can now officially scout potential, which is great. As you can see, you can sort by projected. It's going to show you who's projected to go first overall. But then you also have this potential range, all right? And you see this guy, he's got 5-star potential, but it's in the red. It's red stars, so that's not accurate. It could drop down to 4 stars, but it could very well be 5 stars. But look at these guys with the 4.5 gold stars. That's a bit more, it's a bit more accurate, all right? So now you can scout by potential. And again, the more time you put into the players, those stars will turn white, all right? And it'll give you an accurate an accurate description of their potential. All right, so you guys go nuts in the comments about potential, and I will continue to try and describe it. I'm probably going to make a video about potential because it is very different. I've seen a lot of crazy things where I draft a player like 68 overall with like 5-star potential, and literally in year 2 he's 87 overall. All right, there's a few things now about that. I gotta so much to cover. All right, so you know what we'll do? We got to figure out the Calgary Flames roster here, okay? So let's start, not the AHL team, let's do the NHL team. First off, goaltenders. We know who we have in the net here. A superstar goalie, no doubt. Miikka Kiprusoff. The only thing is, I consider the Calgary Flames to be a rebuilding team. Kiprusoff's trading value, it's almost like it goes down every single day. It's never going to be as good as it was the day before. Why? It's just because he's too old. All right, 35 years old. So I think he's definitely somebody who we would want to trade in the first year. All right. If we decide that we're a rebuilding team, okay? So we know what Miikka Kiprusoff's about. Defensemen, who do we have defensively? We got Jay Bouwmeester, who's 86 overall, and anything 85 or above now in this game, boys, it's not 90 or above who's good. It's 85 and above, you're a good player. All right, 86, so he's good. 28 years old. He's in his prime. I wouldn't mind holding on to those guys because remember, 5 years, that would only take them up to 33 years old. All right, same thing with Giordano. So technically, they could be on our team, but they're also very good trading assets. Wideman, all right, he's down there, 82 overall, which is not bad. All right, because look, an 82 overall guy, I think he's top 4. Yeah, he's a top 4 defenseman. All right, yeah, so he's not bad, I guess. Sarich, nothing special. Babchuk, Butler, Smith. All right, so no real good potential guys other than the players who are already there. Right wingers, Jerome. Same thing as Miikka Kiprusoff, all right? Great player, no doubt, 85 overall. Is he still a first-liner? No, he's now regarded as a second-line forward, okay? So his trading value, I don't think it's going to be that good, but again, if we're rebuilders, I don't know, I might have to put him on the trading block. We're going to have to see. You Calgary fans are going to have to help me out with that, all right? And that's pretty much all you have for right wingers. You got Lee Stepniak, Kostopoulos, and Jackman, all right? Left wingers, Tanguay, another old guy, another good. He's good, no doubt. If you had a team that was like for sure going to the playoffs, he'd be a good player to have. But still, he's not like a game changer. I don't think. 83 overall. I'm sure he's a second liner. All right, a trade asset. I think. Same thing with Glenn Cross. Blake Como, not bad as a grinder. He might be somebody who we want to hold on to, possibly. All right, there's definitely players who we can trade before Como. Centers, we got Backlund. Now, Backlund, he's 23 years old, 77 overall. He's got 4-star potential. So if I play him on the right circumstances, if I give him the shot to play on the first or second line, I see him getting to around 84 to 86 overall. All right? That's what I see. No, 82, 83 to 86 overall. All right? That's what I see a 4-star player like him becoming. All right, but we would have to definitely play him in the NHL for him to jump very quickly, to be ready for year 2. All right, Camilleri, another trade asset, I'm pretty sure. Stajan, trade asset. Yuri Hudler, trade asset. Backlund, I think we'd want to hold on to. Jones, nothing special. Horak, 3.5 stars is like a grinder or somebody, you know, a third or fourth liner or a bottom 6 defenseman. All right, so really on the NHL team, they really don't have anyone too special in the system. Now, I'm just going to search by potential. They have this guy, Max Reinhart, all right? He's got 4 stars. He went in the 3rd round, so 4 stars again, mid-80 player if you play him. Okay, so that's not bad. Marcus Granlund, not Michael Granlund, Marcus Granlund, 3.5 stars, so, you know, high 70s player. Nothing too special. All these guys down here, nothing too special. All right, so we're not even going to take a look at them. Left winger, Barchi. You know what? I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name, so I'm going to give him a nickname. Barchisi! Sven Barchisi, baby. Very good potential. 4.5 star. So this guy would be in the high 80s, between 86 and 89 overall. Maybe even in the 90s. So if we're a rebuilding team, theoretically, I could put him on the first line this year, shit the bed, and next year he would be in the 80s probably because he gets the first line experience in combination with his 4.5 star potential. All right, they can really grow fast if you put them on the spot quickly. All right, so definitely a player of the future for us. Barchisi, baby. Furlands, 3.5 star, not bad. Other than that, no one too special. Right wingers, No one too special, 2.5 stars. Defenseman, Brody, 4 stars, so that's good. Mid-80s defenseman, that's good. That's a top 4 defenseman right there. And other than that, really no one too special. Remember, boys, it's not like NHL 12 where the stars can fluctuate. The guys who are 3 stars will always stay 3 stars. You can't improve them, all right? You can slowly improve their overall if you constantly have good stats during a regular season, but to do that, you need to play. Simulation, they're going to get the kind of numbers that their overall basically tells them to get, all right? Goaltenders, you know, we actually have 3 goalies in the minors that they're not superstars, but a lower 80 goalie, so maybe a backup of the future we definitely have, but we're going to have to find another goalie for sure. Irving, I mean, again, 3.5 stars, that's like at best, 82, 83 overall goalie. At best, I guarantee you that. And because it's gold, it's fairly accurate, all right? So there you go, boys. It's really looking pretty bad for the Calgary Flames, all right? We have 3 prospects that I actually like. Barchese, Reinhart, and Brody, a left wing, a center, and a defenseman, all right? So we can build around that. But we really only have one superstar of the future, and that's Barchese. Other than that, we have a team full of depth prospects, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to say this, GM Superbman is saying this right now. I'm pretty sure that we are a rebuilding team, all right? So, yeah, we're going to be making trades before the simulation, because if we're a rebuilding team, I want to trade Kipper and Iginla right now so that we have a really bad regular season and end up with the first overall pick, all right? So we're going to leave it at that. Yeah, this video's been going on pretty long. I know I've probably missed out on some things, so go nuts in the comments. Anything that you want to see. We may do another 2 or 3 videos before we even start the simulation. We have trades to do, the scouting report. If you guys want to know more about the options, if you guys want to see more, let me know, okay? The sky's the limit for the Calgary Flames GM. There's no timetable. I'm going to be getting vids out on this every single day, so don't worry about it, okay? So for the Calgary Flames, for GM Superbman, take it easy, boys, and we'll see you next time.